Hello and welcome back to Borderlands 3. Today I have probably the most difficult video I think I've ever edited in my life. We've compiled every Typhon log or audio recording, echo recording, into one video, plus all the dead drop chests, so the really good purple or blue variety loot that you can get throughout the game entirely free. All you have to do is find these echo recordings, plus you get a whole bunch of Iridium, XP, money, you get the new badass points, whatever they're called nowadays. All in one video. I show all the maps with directions as well as commentating over the top of the video so you guys know how to get there. There are a few really difficult ones to find. I will try and keep this video as short as possible. It did end up being about 20 minutes long because there's 70 logs to find plus all the dead drop chests. But it did take me about 18 hours to make after I pulled an all-nighter last night when I realized there was no one that had made it on YouTube yet. So if this video does help you guys out at all, I would really appreciate if you guys could take the time to smash subscribe and like down below. It would help me out a lot and I'd really appreciate it. If you have any questions or any comments you want to leave down below, I'll help you guys out in the comment section down below. I have timestamped every single area and the audio logs in those particular areas down below in the comments and the description, so you can click through to those if you're looking for a particular one. If you do need any more help finding a particular log in a certain area that is super difficult, because trust me, I know some of them are really difficult, I'm making separate videos as well that shows the complete run from a fast travel station to each audio log, but that would make like a 2-hour video if I put it all in one. So I'm making them separate areas, so you can find those down below, and there'll be a playlist or a link in the description for that one. And now that I've made this video even longer, let's start. We'll go planet by planet in order from a fast travel location so you guys know where to start from. Head straight up, you'll have to do a jump there into the bandit camp on the left, and a Typhon log's hidden in the back left of that camp. As you can see, that's the bandit camp there. Turn around and it's on the back of the cliff here. This time from the Droughts highway fast travel station, you want to go to the left all the way around, keep going, and then you'll have to park your car there, walk through a bandit camp and have to kill a whole bunch of bandits if you're same leveled. I was over leveled, so I kind of just ran through them all and just left them alone, but that's the location there. This one back to the original Droughts fast travel station. It's super easy, just follow the map here. There's no bandits or anything, you just go to that location and you'll find it just here on top of this rock. Back from the Droughts highway fast travel location, follow the map here, drop your car off and walk the rest, and this is the best part, the Typhon dead drop chest. You complete the challenge, you get some money, sometimes Iridium and XP. Onto the second location of Pandora's Ascension Bluff. Super easy to drive straight from the fast travel location, and it's just here on the edge of this cliff. For the second log in this location, you just sort of drive past where you originally did, keep going, and you'll find it just here. It doesn't always show up on the map, but you will find it in this location, just on the edge of this cliff.
When I was 16, my parents died.
For the third and final Typhon log in the Ascension Bluff, you just keep going the same way you're originally going, hook it around to the left, and you'll find the log just up on this ledge here in the middle of this little cavern. Now for the chest location, past the first two echo recording logs, just to the right here, you'll find it just behind some crates, and you'll have to get up on the roof. I did, to be honest, not realize there was a hole in the roof. There's none on the sides, you'll have to jump up. And then here's the chest location. Now onto Devil's Razor. From Roland's Rest, you just want to head out left, follow the map here to this location. You will have to fight through some bandits. It is on the roof of a little bandit camp situation. For the second location, you want to head out to the right from Roland's Rest. Keep following this blue line and follow the edge of the map just here. You'll find it all the way tucked at the back of the map, off the edge, hidden behind a rock. For the final echo in this location, you want to head out to the left. You'll climb this rock face here. You won't be able to go via car. You'll have to walk up the rocks, and you'll just find it here just before the edge. As for the chest, it's not too hard to find. You head out straight from Roland's Rest, particularly if you do that last echo recording last. It's very close to it, and it's just downstairs through this tunnel. For the Splinterlands, the first location's super easy. You just walk straight into it as you leave the fast travel. For part 2, you want to head from the Chop Shop fast travel location. You want to head to the right. Unfortunately, you have to fight your way through a bandit camp for this one. It is in the back left corner, just up on this building here. For the third location, you want to go from the pit stop, fast travel again, go straight, head to the right. You want to fight your way through this bandit camp. It's kind of difficult. There's a locked gate. You might have to jump over the pipe like I did. Then you fight your way through some spider ants, all the way to the back here, down the cliff, and you'll find it here. As for the loot, you want to head from the Chop Shop location again. Head straight, it's not too hard to find. It's up on this ledge here, in this container, and just to the left. Onto Carnivora, this part's a bit more difficult, there's a lot of bandits to fight through, but it's quite close to the fast travel location. Same for the second part, you just fight your way through all the hordes of the bandits, make your way through, and you'll find it on top of this building here. You'll have to do a bit of parkour and there's a few ladders around to make your way up to the top level. As for the third and final location, you have to fight your way through the entirety of the bandit hordes. Then you just cross the big plain desert area all the way to this back right corner here. You'll find it in this little cavern thing hooked around to the right. As you can see here, there's even a gun chest next to it as well. Once you've got all three, you just have to head outside the little bandit area, and then just to the left as you come up the elevator, you'll find the chest just to the left of all the building area. Konrad's hold is pretty simple. You have to fight through a bunch of bandits, but you'll find the first location to the right here behind some buildings. For the second part, you'll have to travel a lot further through a whole bunch of bandits, as well as some Varkids and other animals. Cross the bridge there, and you have to make your way to this building here. It is on the second level, so you have to go up that conveyor belt, across the roof, all the way over to here, in which you'll find the second Typhon log. For the third log, you just have to go the same way you did for the second one, all the way through the bandits, and it's in the same room. You just have to go through a pipe downstairs, and you'll find it just underneath it on the lower level. Just here before you go through the tracks. Typhon's dead drop chest is the same story for this location. You just follow the exact same path. You head downstairs where you found the third log, and you just keep heading down. And just to the right here, you'll find it inside a container. You do have to jump on the roof. There is a hole on the top, and you'll find it just here. Onto the Cathedral of the Twin Gods. This one is super close. You do have to fight a Goliath who climbs up the top here. You just head down that ladder and you'll find it just here. For the second part, you want to take a car, follow the curved track all the way down to the left here, just on the last corner. You'll find it up on this ledge that overlooks the big cathedral.
More and more Atlas soldiers kept arriving on Pandora.
For the third one, you actually need to go inside. It's not too far in, you just have to climb up this room. There's a few stairs and ladders and stuff to parkour your way up here. That's the door just down there, and you'll find it looking over the edge. As for the chest, you want to jump back in the car and head down the windy road again. It's actually kind of just out in the open here, just near the second log in this little cut-off tunnel thing. Onto the Meridian Outskirts, you want to head out to the left from the fast travel location, and you have to make your way upstairs and then just jump off this bridge here. There's a little balcony for this location. For the second one, it took me a long time to find because it doesn't come up on the minimap, but it is just straight out from the fast travel location, hidden under this little archway, I guess. For the third one, you want to jump back in the car, head around to the right, all the way around the corner. You might have to fight off some bandits that are also in cars, but it's just found on the side of the road here, just up against the wall, just here. As for the chest, you'll have to leg your way all the way around through the path, and you'll have to make your way up the stairs. Just around to the left here, you'll see an elevator. It naturally goes down. I actually glitched it out. You don't have to, you just have to jump out of the way in time. You just have to send it down and make sure you're not in it. Once you do that, I was sort of discovering it here. But once you jump on top of the elevator, you'll see when we get to the bottom here, there's a switch again. You click that one, it sends you all the way back up. It did take me about 5 to 10 minutes just to find this location because there is some rubble there. You can't actually make it up the rubble, you have to do this elevator trick, and you'll find the chest just here. Onto the Metroplex, you want to follow the map here very carefully. There's a few bridges in this location. Drop the car off there, go on foot, fight your way through the bandits, and you'll find it in the back right corner here, just where you meet Zero originally in the story. For the second location, you want to head the same sort of direction, and then to the right, instead of where you originally parked, you just keep going up, and you'll find the location just here. For the third one, not too difficult, you head straight and then out to the right here. You'll have to jump out of your car and climb up the ledge, and you'll see it just on the top of this bridge here. For the dead drop location, you want to head straight from the fast travel station, keep going straight past where it says on the map, and then come back, follow this path here. You want to go up those stairs to the right, jump up, and then follow this track here until you find the chest just at the end here. Onto Lectra City, there are a lot of enemies, and the map does look daunting, but it's not too difficult actually. You just follow the right, keep going all the way around, follow my cursor here, and you just find it on the rooftop. As for the second location, you head out to the left from the fast travel location, follow the edge of the map, keep heading straight, and you'll find it on the corner here, just as the road goes around to the right, just on the edge. The third part is actually very close to the second part. You just want to turn left before you get to it, fight your way through some bandits. You're going to jump across the water here, and it's just out on this floating crate. The chest is definitely a lot more difficult. You want to head out to the left, go about halfway up the map, then you want to make your way in through a whole bunch of buildings. It will require a bit of parkour, climbing up on the buildings here, and eventually make your way to this area in which there's a little storage container that's cut open with the door, and it's hidden in there. On to Skywell 27. The first part, the door is closed, so you want to head outside, and then you want to go down. You'll head up this ramp here, and it lets you go inside where originally would be way easy to go through the door to the right, but it's just here up against the wall. This one is a little more difficult. You want to head through the map, fight off all the bandits. You got to make your way all the way to the back of this room here, and you can walk through. You have to do a bit of jumping to get through that area. But once you make it all the way around here, you want to jump down onto some rocks onto the left before you just follow the natural path around. It's just off on itself, just sort of where the laser weapon is here. This one took me a particularly long time to find. You just naturally follow the path of the map. You just keep going, even past where the second part was. Keep following it. You head downstairs, keep going all the way down, follow the whole path. You have to kill so many bandits to make it to this part. Keep going around, and you get to around this location, and I'll show you in game. From that door there, you see this ladder? It took me 10 minutes to find that. It's pretty hidden, so if you don't see it, you're not the only one. I'm stupid and didn't see it as well. Once you go up there, you want to jump up on this box, which is kind of difficult because you're in space, sort of. So you climb up here, and this jump is also kind of difficult, so do your best to make that in your first try. It took me 3. But yeah, once you get across there, that is the third location. From that door, I'm just going to run you to the chest location because this map is particularly a giant pain in the butt to try and find all these audio logs and the chest. But if you just follow this path I'm running here, you do have to naturally fight a whole bunch of bandits, but I'm super over leveled so they're not actually killing me. Just keep running through. You want to head to the right here. Eventually you'll find a really narrow hallway, which I didn't even notice originally, but it's actually not too hidden. Head to the end of this hallway, and bam, that is the Typhon dead drop location. Now to Atlas HQ. It does look super close, but you do have to run all the way around here up onto the balcony, and all the way back to find the first location is just here on the edge. For the second part, you want to do the first annoying thing. You have to run all the way to the side, up the balcony, then you want to head into the main building. It's about halfway down, but it is on the top level, so you want to find the stairs just there to the right. Head up those, and you'll find it in the middle location, just here, looking at the Atlas sign. Thirdly is the same thing. Head all the way around, then you want to go up the balcony. You want to go straight through the middle of the building, keep heading straight all the way to the back and out to the right, where there's a little fight area with a bunch of Atlas soldiers. It's just tucked away here at the back right corner. As for the chest, it's actually pretty close to the second echo recording. You just want to head up to the main building. It's up the stairs in the second level, right on the same level as the echo recording. You want to head up those stairs just there. You want to head past where it says on the map into this building just there through the door, and you'll find it at the end. For Neon Arterial, the first part is literally that close, just to the left as you go straight from the fast travel location. As for the second part, you just want to keep following the map around. It's pretty easy to find because it's a pretty thin map design, but if you keep going all the way around, you have to jump out of your car at that location there, unfortunately. If you just keep walking, you find a little bandit battle arena area, and it's just to the right up on this ledge here. As for the third echo recording, just keep following the map around like you were originally. Keep following it down to the left where you'll find the third and final echo recording for Typhon's logs, just here. As for the chest, it's actually super close to the third echo recording. You just sort of want to go back out and then around to the right. It's sort of tucked away in the corner here. I think this is not too difficult. Just follow the path around here. You want to come past where it has it on the map here. You want to come around to this area, jump up on the buildings, and you'll make it up onto this ledge here. As for the second part, you're going to have follow the map all the way around to the very back of it. Just to the left here, you're going to have to fight your way through a lot of bandits to make it to this area. And once you get to this area, it's in the back left, just near, I think it's sort of like a church situation, just up here away from everyone else. For the third location, you want to fight your way all the way through the map. Keep going to the right across this bridge here. You're going to have to fight your way through a boss battle for this one, unfortunately. Keep going to the back of the map and you'll find it in the very back left of this room.
No place in the galaxy with more sirens than Athenas.
For the chest location, you want to follow the same path you did for the third echo recording. Through the map, fight through a whole bunch of bandits again, unfortunately. Cross this bridge here, and there's two ways to go about it. The best way is to follow this cursor here, and you can just jump one simple gate. Rather than doing a bunch of difficult parkour over buildings, just go over that gate there. The first Floodmoor Basin echo, you just follow this path here. You can do it straight away, you don't have to unlock any missions. It's just here on the left, on the ledge, just before you go on that bridge here, looking over that drop off. The second part, you just head down to the right, across this field here. You'll have to fight your way through a bit of a bandit camp here to make it to the end. It's actually raised on a platform, so you have to kill everyone essentially to get to it. You climb up on top of here, and it's just on the back. The third part is the furthest one away. Keep following the path you followed for the first part. Follow the bridge across. Keep going up straight. You need to go to the very back left of the map. You'll have to drop the car off there. Keep following the path all the way up, and you'll find it just at the very back, and there's a little area with a few enemies you might have to clear out first. The chest is in the opposite back corner of the map. Just follow down to the right, go all the way to the edge of the map, keep following it, jump out of your car here, and it's just tucked away in here behind this building. And that is the Typhon dead drop chest. The first part for the Anvil location is pretty close. You just head straight from the fast travel. And you'll have to climb up on the back of this building here, and you'll find it just here. The second part, you'll have to just continue through the map. You'll have to fight your way through a few enemies. Go up this ramp here, follow it around to the left, across this walk, and just enter this building here. It's just tucked away in the left, just as you enter the building. The third part is definitely more difficult. You just follow the map as you can see on screen. Just go up this ramp, follow the blue area, keep going through. This is the area where we meet Prick. Go up this ramp here and into the area where we meet Tiny Tina. Go downstairs and straight across to the prison area. You want to go inside, go up this ramp and around the corner. Now it's on this bridge, but it's actually on the top of the bridge. So you want to jump on these boxes. It's a little difficult, doesn't always work unfortunately. Then jump on the roof, might take you a few attempts. I definitely got stuck a few times. You want to turn around, it's a little bit like jolty sort of there. Keep walking straight and you'll find it in the middle of the bridge on the top. The dead drop chest for this location is very close to where we meet Tiny Tina. You just want to follow the map through again. Go up this area and you want to head down to the right rather than towards the prison. There's a set of stairs or ladder down. Just drop down into this room as you can see there. And you'll find the chest just in the back right corner of the room. The first part in Jacob's estate, you just want to fight your way through this bandit area from the fast travel network. Climb up onto this balcony area behind this building and you'll find it just back here. The second part can be a little more tricky. I got lost. If you follow the map here, you just want to come to the back left. You'll find an elevator just across that like black area of the map, and you'll find it hidden behind this tree just here. For the third part of Jacob's estate, continuing on where you were from the second part, just continue through the manor. You have to fight through a lot of enemies until you eventually make it to the theater room, in which you want to get to the back right of the room, or the back left actually from this angle, onto this balcony, and you'll find it there. As for the chest, from the fast travel station, you want to keep to the right of the map, follow this blue line here, and you'll make your way under the estate. That area is a lot of enemies in there, so you want to fight your way through all those, and it's in the back right corner. The first part in Voracious Canopy, you want to head to the left of the map. You want to make your way to this area. There's a bit of a parkour situation. If you want to watch on screen, this is how you actually make it up. I did struggle for a good 5 minutes to work out how to do that. But it's up on this ledge here in the back right corner. The second part is a little difficult as well, as there's a locked gate, at least in my game. But if you follow this line here, go around to the right here, you don't have to actually get through that gate. You just come in the back entrance here, and it's just in the bottom left, just up on this ledge. The third part, believe it or not, is also difficult. You want to make your way to the right of the map, and this part is a bit of a labyrinth. You want to make your way in, and you have to make your way to the back of the map here. Get up on this ledge, and it lets you go up the next level. And then sort of follow the maze around until you make your way all the way to the back of the, I think it's a crashed ship, until you make your way to this room, which I'm pretty sure is a bedroom, and you'll find it in there. As for the chest, you want to head in the same direction you went for the first and second audio recording. Head further back, all the way to the left, follow that direction. It's hidden behind a giant tree.
Kills behind me. So many ahead.
Ambermire is slightly easier. From that fast travel location, you want to jump down through that boss area, keep heading straight, and it's sort of just in the open here next to this building.
Eden 6 wasn't just Woodridge.
Ambermire Part 2, from that fast travel location, you just want to head to the right, fight your way through a whole bunch of enemies, and it's just here under the tree.
About Eden 6.
Part 3 is even easier. Head straight out from that fast travel location, climb up on this platform, and you'll find it on top.
When Monty was busy with Jacob's business.
The loot chest is a little further away to get to, but it's not too difficult. Follow the mouse here, and just head to the back left of the map, and it's just off the ledge on the lower level there. Blackbarrel Cellars is a pretty narrow map, so you just follow it along, and you'll find it in the left of this room. You might have to fight off a few enemies, but it's just there on the left.
A long time searching for that vault.
As for the second part, keep following the map along. You'll have to jump on this conveyor belt to make it to the next room, and it's just on the left again, hidden in the bathroom.
Biggest dump ever.
For the third part, keep fighting your way through the map. There's a whole bunch of enemies. You're even going to have to 1v1 Aurelia, the boss fight. Head outside, go to the right into the green room, and upstairs on this platform, you'll find it.
Jacobs.
As for the chest location, follow the map around again, through Aurelia and outside. You want to go to the left this time and into this little area. There's actually a waterfall that you need to slide under to get into the area, and it's just straight ahead. As for Desolation's Edge, the first one's super close, just around this corner here from the fast travel location, just on these rocks.
Later says this door leads to the machine.
Part 2 is also pretty close. You just want to follow this track here. That area there has a lot of enemies in it you might want to fight off, and it's just here on the edge.
Crashed. Ship went blammo.
The third part's a little further away. Grab yourself a vehicle and cross this area here, up this path, through a bunch of guardians, and it's just at the back of them all on this ledge.
Stuff on this planet.
As for the dead drop location, cross this area here and need another vehicle, and you want to go underneath this building. This one gets the award for the coolest hidden location. It's actually behind a waterfall wall, so you just jump through that and it's just in behind it. As for the Tazendeer Ruins, follow this path here. It is a bit of a maze and there's a lot of enemies, but if you just follow this path here, go up to the right, you want to enter this building, cross to the left, there's a little like infinity pool, like water fountain thing. Get to the back right corner of the room, and it's just here on the very edge of the drop-off.
So happy being here.
The second part, if you follow the same sort of path, you just want to go to the left of the building instead of up to it. Head down through here, there's a bit of a bandit area, and it's in the back corner, hidden behind a building.
Real good.
And the very last Typhon log, if you follow this entire map all the way through, you have to make your way all the way to the vault location. There is a load of enemies. I highly recommend being overleveled to go collect this one because it takes forever otherwise. Head through the actual vault like area itself, go into the vault where Typhon and his like wife were sleeping, and you'll find the echo location there.
Get that monster.
The final dead drop location, it's super hard to find. If you follow this path here, it did take me a good 5 to 10 minutes to actually find how to get into it. Go through this building, go past where it is on the minimap, and there's a secret little like slide under tunnel to get into it. There's a whole bunch of enemies. You just follow this path up here, and you can slide under one of like the tree roots. Keep following it down to the left, you can't really go anywhere else. And it's just off the edge of this cliff. There's a little platform down below. Just jump down there, don't worry, you can get back up. And you can open up the chest from there. We made it after 24 hours. I finally finished this video. I did take a short 4-hour sleep, but I pulled an all-nighter. We smashed out this video. Apologies if I sounded like a bit of a robot towards the end. There was a lot of audio tracks and a lot of things to find. But if you guys followed this whole video and found them all, you know the feels. That is some time-consuming stuff. But I hope that video did help you guys out. If it did at all, I would super appreciate if you guys could smash subscribe down below. Any likes on the video, super appreciated. There'll be heaps of Borderlands 3 content. I'm going to continue my walkthrough of my flak like story campaign thing. I'm going to go into true Vault Hunter mode, the Mayhem mode, fun stuff like that. Heaps and heaps of tutorials like this are coming. You can also leave a comment down below if you need more help with a particular area. I know a lot of them are really difficult to find. I tried to show on the map as best as I could, but if you want me to run from a fast travel location for a particular area, I was going to make those videos anyway. If you want one in particular, I can make it first. Just leave it down in the comments and I'll get right on it. And yeah, other than that guys, have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching and adios.